few months ago, I made a video where I bought clothes from Chinese companies like Temu and Shein. I wanted to look at what kind of stuff you get from these Chinese companies and whether it's worth your money. Now, a lot of people have watched that video. I've been overwhelmed by the support. And there were so many comments, and a lot of them were saying the same thing, which is Chinese brands and Chinese-made clothes are really bad, and what do you expect when you buy this kind of cheap products from China? So to be honest, going into that video, I kind of had a similar viewpoint. I was expecting cheap stuff and I was expecting low quality things. And if you've watched the video, you'll remember that some of the things were pretty cheap and some of them weren't too bad. One of the things I was not expecting from that video was the number of emails I've received from Chinese brands and companies asking me to review their products. In their emails, they all say a common thing. Let us send you our product and you can see what high quality products from China look like. So today, I'm going to be reviewing all of the things that have been sent to me by those Chinese brands since my first video. And we're going to look at the quality, we're going to test their claims that there are high quality stuff coming out of China, or at least good quality stuff, and going to see what's on offer. So let's check it out. So the first brand we're going to look at today is a brand called FIOBOC. And they reached out to me, and this is what they said in their email. We cut out all of the unnecessary branding and retailers to focus 100% on quality fabrics, workmanship, comfort, and versatile styles. My first thoughts with this brand are they're positioning themselves a little bit in the space of brands like Lululemon and Fabletics, trying to really focus on that comfort wear, but also they've got some of this casual wear, which looks good, but is still really focused on that stretchy and comfortable materials. Okay, so FIOBOC have sent me 3 items. This cardigan, this blue zip-up jacket, and a pair of jeans. So we're gonna try them on and test them all out and see what the quality is like and how they look and how they fit. Okay, so I am really impressed with this GentleKnit cardigan. I think overall it is super comfortable, probably one of the most comfortable tops I have. The fabric is just so soft, stretchy, lightweight, but also thick enough to feel substantial. This is a medium, so maybe slightly large for me, but probably if I wash it, it'll fit me perfectly. However, I kind of also like the slightly baggier, oversized look right now. I think it goes well with kind of these pants that I'm wearing and these shoes. I'm going to rate this an 8.5 out of 10. I can see myself wearing this all the time. It's quite versatile, very comfortable, and I really like it. This is the navy blue Cozyspacer zip-up sweater, and I gotta say, I really like it. It's super comfortable. The material's very soft and lightweight again. I really like how it looks. Has that cross between, you know, athletic wear and kind of casual wear. So I could see you wearing this to the gym if you wanted to, but likewise you could wear it out and about and it still looks pretty stylish. So overall I like the fit. I like the comfort, I like the material, so I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. So next up are the jeans. These are their stretch jeans, and the pockets may well be the most comfortable pockets on a pair of pants that I've ever had. You know, honestly, putting my hands into my pockets is just a joy, which is kind of a weird thing, not something I've ever said about a pair of pants before, but these just have the most comfortable pockets. Again, the fit is pretty good. This is my waist size and they're not super long. I normally have to roll pants up a little bit, and as you can see, I've rolled the cuff on these up once, which I actually kind of like that style, so I'm pretty happy with that. They are very stretchy, very comfortable. I like the look as well. I like the kind of faded look that they've got. They're not super tight, but they're not really baggy as well. So overall, I'm going to rate these jeans a 7 out of 10. Okay, so next was another clothing brand called OUKUMEN or OUKUMEN. Not entirely sure how it's pronounced. On their website, they say, "We proudly use natural, eco-friendly fabrics like cotton and linen, crafting pieces that not only look great, but are also gentle on the environment. So looking through the website, this brand seems to be focused a little bit more on the environment and environmentally sustainable materials, which is quite different to a lot of the other brands. If you've seen my last video, you'll know that I talked a lot about polyester and cheap and low quality products. And this brand seems to be doing the opposite of that and focusing on higher quality materials that are more sustainable and more comfortable and enjoyable to wear. They sent me these two items, cotton shirt and this V-neck sweater vest, merino wool sweater vest. So let's try it out and let's see how it feels. So I don't know about you, but I actually really don't like wearing dress shirts. And I've got to say, my first impressions of this are really, really positive. I can't believe how soft this shirt is, genuinely. It's 100% cotton. And I actually read on their description that it's got some bamboo fibers in the cotton. And it's just really nice. It's got a really nice feel, very soft to the touch. The size is pretty good. This is a medium, and so far so good. I would probably rate this an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Honestly, as far as dress shirts go, I think this is really good quality. I actually really like this. It's not something that I would normally wear, but I gotta say, I'm actually kind of liking this vibe. I'm liking the look of it. It's very soft. I like the feel of it. It's very comfortable. Again, this is a medium and it fits me really well. Yeah, overall, I would say I would give this probably a 7.5 out of 10. It feels good quality. I like the fit and I like the look of it. Okay, so another company that reached out to me was a company called PASCAL, and they focus on jewelry and watches. Hey everyone, it's me from the future. This next brand, PASCAL, are not technically a Chinese brand. When they reached out to me, I assumed that they were based in China, but it turns out they're actually based in California, but their products are made and shipped from China. So I wanted to include them in this video because I think it's worth including them. But I wanted to be clear, they're not technically a Chinese brand, they are a US-based brand with products made and shipped from China. Okay, back to the review. They've sent me these two watches here to try out and to review. One of the big things about PASCAL is that they use lab-grown diamonds, and they say, opting for lab-grown diamonds presents a compelling alternative to mined diamonds, offering all the desirable attributes without the adverse consequences of mining. So it's nice to see some of these companies trying to focus on caring about where the products come from and caring about how they're made. This is their Octagonal diamond watch. And I've got to say, I love the square edges on this. It's a 27 by 29 millimeter watch face. I love the black and the gold. And it's just very minimal. It's got 3 diamonds in the face, and I love how it looks. This is a watch where I haven't really seen too many other watches that look like it, so it felt quite unique in its appearance. And I love wearing it because it really fits me nicely and it's light, but without feeling cheap. This is their classic diamond watch, and again, I love how this looks. As with the other watch, I really appreciate the size. This is a 36 millimeter dial, and for someone like me, it fits perfectly on my wrists and doesn't look too big. It's got quite a nice thickness to it, so it feels, you know, it's got a weight and a heaviness, and it feels nice without being too big. So overall, again, I'm really impressed with these watches. I'm impressed with PASCAL as a brand. I'm going to give the black Octagonal watch a 9.5 out of 10 because I absolutely love how it fits, and it's the type of watch where it brings me joy when I look down at it on my wrist. The design and the simplicity and the class of it, it just gives me joy to look at. And with the classic watch, I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I also love how this watch looks, and I think that, you know, you can't go wrong with either one of these. But if I was to choose one, then I'm going to choose this black one because it brings me so much joy just to wear it. Okay, and finally, this is a leather belt sent to me by a company called PELLEVITAE. And they make handcrafted leather belts. They have a video on their website where they walk you through the entire process of how they make their belts. You can see that it's all handcrafted, all of the stitching, the cutting of the leather. They use premium leather, and they have little touches as well that they do that make it more personalized. You can see on this one they do an engraving. You can get your initials or you can get something else engraved there. There's a couple of things that I think make it interesting. The first thing is that on the website, they ask you to measure your waist and then choose the right size belt for you. And I like that because it means that you don't get too much of an overhang on the extra strap once you've buckled it. You know, this kind of fits perfectly here. So I think that's a good touch. The leather feels good, the size is good. There was actually effort and care that came into the packaging for this. So overall, I'm really impressed with this belt, and it's an easy one to recommend. I think it would make a great gift for somebody, especially if you put their initials in it. So overall, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. The leather feels premium, and they've gone above and beyond to try and make a great product, so I'm pretty happy with this one. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the things that were sent to me to review, and here's my overall verdict. I've been really impressed with every single one of these products. There was not a single one that I felt was cheap, and I can really see the attention to detail and the quality that has gone into these products. So I've been surprised. I think that we might need to change our opinion on Chinese brands. I think there are brands out there that understand the market and that are making great products. My prediction is we're going to see a lot more Chinese brands that are really tapping into the sustainability, environmental, good quality materials, and are going to make products that are going to last. It'll be interesting to see if that changes with the current situation happening here in the US at the time of this recording with tariffs. That may affect prices, at least for Chinese products coming here into the US. But for now, these remain a great option if you are looking for good products, but you don't want to pay over the top for them. Finally, a big thank you to all of these brands that have reached out to me and sent me these products to review. I've really enjoyed checking them out. I've put links to all of the products in the description, so if you like any of them, please use those links, and that will benefit me and will benefit this channel. Also, feel free to leave a comment, let me know which one of these you like best, and also if you know any other Chinese brands that are worth checking out, link those in the comments too, and I will catch you on the next one.